a pretty open. We started off with a pretty open idea. We just wanted to go out and ask users questions and see what they thought. And the thing that stuck in our minds was something a girl said. Yeah, she said, "I'll know it when I see it." And the problem related to this was that people have an idea of what they want, but the problem was, how do I find it? And more in detail, so yeah, they talked about having a sort of fuzzy idea in their mind that they knew had some requirements, but not exactly, like it might be a blue dress, but not exactly what it looks like. And the pain they were feeling was turning that idea into reality. A lot of people talked about just going, that they wanted to go there to shops in person, and they were hunting from shop to shop to shop and not finding it. So that's the problem that we're trying to solve.
Sure. So basically we came up with a persona of a girl who's going into the shops, and she's got an occasion. She has to buy an outfit for a wedding, so she's got a pretty good idea of what she wants, and she goes into French Connection, and she sees this dress that she really likes. It's a blue strappy dress, and she's looking for it to match with another outfit. So this dress is it's almost bang on what she wants, but there's something not quite right about it. And that's when we decided to come up with this mobile app that lets you find a better idea of what it is you're looking for.
Right. So she starts the app. It's called Fashion Hound, and so she can take a picture or she can scan the barcode. So she starts it up, and then there's that French Connection dress, very fancy. So she takes a picture of it. Aww. And then it goes through and it spits out some results based on just various different parameters of finding similar blue strappy dresses. And in this gallery view, she can see really beautiful images based on visual matches. And the way she can actually refine it is by just, if she says, well, that's disgusting, she can just swipe it off, get rid of it, and it replaces it. It learns from that and tries to replace it with something else that might be a better match. And then when she's kind of happy about what she sees, she can look at it in a list view to see some more details. So she can see what brands they are, she can see how much they are, and maybe how far away it is based on where she's located right now, because she has like an hour left. So she can't go traipsing all over town, but she can look in another store in the mall. So this dress seems like a possibility, so she selects that to see a more detailed view, where she can see the image much larger to see details, and see maybe the product name, and maybe see other product views if those are available. And then she says, okay, well that sounds closer than this French Connection dress, or at least another possibility, so she wants to map it out. And then she gets a map view for that particular dress with a route from where she's located to how she can get to that store. And on this map, she also sees other places where there's other possible matches, saying, you know, this store has 2 strappy blue dresses, and so if she selected that, she can see those 2 blue strappy dresses and see maybe those are better for her. Or maybe over here that has 3 and 1 here, so she can go there because she can look at 4 at once rather than going here and maybe that's not quite right. Because a lot of people said online it's very hard for them, especially for a special occasion, it's very hard for them to get a feel for the quality or the materials and the fit. They felt like they had to go in the store to try it on, especially if it's a large investment for like a ball gown or a fancy party. So that's the basics of the app. So hopefully she goes there and she finds the dress and she finds the app really helpful.
Okay, cool. Basically this is the app, and we picked up from that and tried to come up with some future development where this can lead. So we had idea of push notifications. So based on previous searches, the app learns, and when you get to a proximity of the particular shop where you found some really nice dress, you get a push notification on your mobile saying, oh look, there's a dress you liked. You can go in and try it on. Or there can be a suggestion engine built around this. On social network. Any questions?
The techniques that you use through the day, were any of them more helpful or less helpful?
Well, definitely talking to people, because that's where we got that money quote from. That
Yeah.
gave us the idea.
What we were really keen on was to, we didn't want to assume what the problem was. So we had a rough idea of sort of two avenues, that people don't know what they want, or people are very specific about what they want. So we went we went talking to people to find out the root cause of the problem. What is the problem? And that's when we found out that the people don't like traipsing around shops, and they avoid going online because they never actually find it in a real store, or it's not what they expected.
Yeah. What we found quite interesting was that the biggest frustration is to be for people to get from store to another store and look for the best dress and not finding it. So this could be a solution, hopefully.
I have a question about the initial research. So what was your experience of approaching people in the public space, and what would you do differently next time?
Yeah, some things I noticed was when you do it for the first time, you learn really quickly about what to say and what not to say. So the first thing, like, I felt really conscious of asking people, so I'd always go up to them and say, "Hi, I'm really sorry to bother you, but I'd like to just borrow 5 minutes of your time," and that was instantly they were gone. Whereas I found that if you started off with a suggestion you actually made about sort of like explaining that you were doing something to help them, and then that kind of got them interested, or you just I actually once I just went into the problem. I just went, do you find it really difficult to find a thing? And they just automatically stopped, and they felt like they had to answer. So I definitely recommend that again. But yeah, we did get stopped by some security guard. But
I had the same question,
okay.
but Nick phrased it better.
Any other question?
Du wolltest gleiche Fragen wie du.
Stop speaking different languages.
I was like, what?
Great. Cool. Thank you. Thanks very much.